Okay, so we're driving the 2010 Toyota Coaster with the NO4C turbo motor, and this one is an automatic. As you can see, we're on the M1 in Sydney and we're just doing about 60 kilometers, as you can see, and we're going to take it up to 100 kilometers per hour and show you how quick it is to move. Now this is with the overdrive off, and here we go. We're at 80 now. Actually, we'll just have to wait till we're in the right zone. It's quite a nippy motor and quite fast, and I'm going to show you how it performs at 100 kilometers. Okay, so looking at the gauges now, we're at 80 kilometers per hour at 2000 RPM, and as you see the temperatures, it's right in the middle. If it doesn't, you've got problems. So this is what your gauges should look like. Everything's running fine. Now I'm going to give it a squirt and bring it up to 100. Okay, straight up to 100 now, and we're at about 22 RPM. Take it up to about 110. Okay, we're at 2.5 RPM. So there's a significant difference between this motor and the 1HZ in the older coasters. And of course you've got your steering, a little bit of play in the steering, which is normal in these cars. I'll show you that in a minute. Just looking at the gauges, it's driving very nicely. Now we're on the M1, and as you can see here, we have plenty of room on either side. Being a 1.9 bus, it's very easy to drive, especially on these big lanes. Now we're just sitting on 90, and you can see there's a little bit of play. It's got the typical truck steering, but not much at all, and you shouldn't feel it when you're driving. You do feel it when you're stopped. This is a large hill now. I'm going to put on the overdrive. It's instantly gone straight up to 3000 RPM. It's climbing up here at 80k, which is a lot better than the 1HZ. Normally you'd be shifting down gears and all the rest, and this is just nice, easy climbing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the overdrive off to show you that. You can hear the difference. You can hear the turbo as well. So I just climbed this large hill at 2500 RPM roughly, and that's without my foot being flat to the floor. I've still got plenty of room under the accelerator. So the turbo makes a difference. The motor's quieter and it climbs hills with this automatic. And this 2010 very easily. Very nice cruising bus and very easy to drive. Okay, so we're coming down to the Big Dipper now. My foot is off the accelerator. I'm just steering. It's sitting on 100 k's, and we're going down quite an incline now. This is called the Big Dipper, and you'll see why. Okay, it's slightly rolling over 100. One thing I have noticed is there's no limiter on this bus, so you can accelerate over 110. Of course, with our laws, we have to stick to 100 all the time. So I'll just bring down to 100. These buses, they are quite big, and you do have to worry about wind sometimes, because it can blow you around. Having a look, you have the wind, slight bit of wind over the other side, not much. Okay, so it's sitting on 100. I'm not accelerating. This hill is quite large here, so I'm going to keep it on 100 the whole way up and see how it drops off. I can hear the turbo kicking in. I'm sitting in that green zone. The green zone for this bus is 1000 to 2500 RPM. It's starting to drop down to 90. It's quite a large hill. When I did this in the 2000 Toyota Coaster 1HZ, of course by this stage we'll be down to about 60 60 kilometers per hour and holding a low gear to get it up the hill. So this one is absolutely cruising at 90 k's. So they've definitely changed the ratio on the diff and the automatic and all the rest. Comparing it to an older bus, the new buses are much better. They also have this nice new dash as well. The dash is quite good. You have your stereo in eyesight, arm's reach. It's a big difference. Last time it was down here and it was possible to see. Your mirrors and things are all in the same spot. You've got one for the passengers, one rear view mirror. You also have a reversing mirror back there as well. So you can clearly see when you get close to things. And we're back up to 100k again. I'll just quickly show you I can accelerate and I can take it over 100. So that's an advantage if you're doing long journeys and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you want to keep it up to normal car speed, you can.